Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And away we go from East Rutherford. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds. Short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
70, hot 70. Roll.
Going with a Bonnie Conda on the ground. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rumble. 18, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Pistol now for Milrow. Connects on the crosser. It's a race down the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Panther 60. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Come on, come on. Set. Let go.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the fumble recovery is made. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free. And I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, is he going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for naught? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to follow up the penalty with a 4-yard gain, make it 2nd and a yard.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Brought in right side. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 18 Cardinal. 8.
They'll go play action. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now. Thompson. Finds a man right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
70. Mustang 19.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Got it. Ready?
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready, go.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. This is not going to help their cause. They had a third down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Seahawks opting for a fifth DB nickel set for this third down play.
70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here he goes, third and long. It's inside the 10. Brought in. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. It's a small gain up to the 38. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Come on.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back way this game, but no results yet.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw, third and long. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Higgins downfield, and he has it. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks get 6 more on their early advantage. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get it!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught by his back. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Bronco 80.
Thompson now. Cox, that's Arian Smith. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. He'll call his own number. He's not able to escape. His own read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready, ready.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 18, Rough Viking, 18.
Throw here, 3rd down. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Abanikanda now up the middle. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready? 19. Ready?
Milrow from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On the ground, Abanikanda. A solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now it's Milrow. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Thompson back to throw. Into the hands of Campbell. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
70 Lions.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And hey, we see held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Panther and left, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Milrow now to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Milrow looking to throw. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19.
3rd and long. Here's Milrow. It's his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Fielded at the 11. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our 1st half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Like it. Next deep go.
First plays the design run. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Ready?
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the carry, this is a body conduct. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Offense to the line for second down. To throw, here's Milrow. Short pass brought in. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down throw here from Milrow. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Jets bringing pressure, and they got it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Jets in the nickel, 3rd down.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Porting down the field, and he's got it. And they make the tackle at the 38. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Caught quick right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panthers pump 70, hot 70. Cup 19, go.
Throwing here, Milrow. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway. We wasn't looking at him. So with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Ready, ready.
Rolling from the gun here. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Moody knocks it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 by Cowboy.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Saw Blade hit it quick. Called out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Get it.
Here's Thompson. Complete out to the right side. And he'll pick them enough for a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On the double.
All set to go now from the 35.
Knock. Let's go.
And you just get the play off. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greek Woolen with the INT. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. A handoff right for Anaconda. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Caught by his back. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and short, it's Milrow. Got TK, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the gun, here's a body Conda. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Go.
To the air, Milrow. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Jets have some new life in the fourth.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Complete out to the right. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Give now to the running back. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Let's go.
Throwing now. Thompson. Finds him over the middle. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now within 1 score in the fourth. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question.
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. What a poor effort there. The kick goes out of bounds. Excellent field position coming up at the 40.
Ready?
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Milrow to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. It's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
18, Pioneer. Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Go.
Pistol now for Milrow. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
He'll throw it. He's incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. It's going to bring up fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
Ready up.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. He's going to push one wide open downfield. Got it! And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets find a way to tie it late. Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Seahawks 20. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll look to throw it. He gets downfield, and he has it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready? Cowboy, ready?
He'll try the left side with a body conduct. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Viking, ready?
Back to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Viking, Warriors, 70. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Jets make the play that should win them this game.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my